picking a niche and what they won't tell you. Hey, what's up you guys, it's Brennan here, back at you with another video. So today guys, I'm going to be going over the topic of niche selection and what most people really won't tell you. It's something a little bit different from what I normally talk about on the channel, but I feel like it is really important for a lot of you guys to actually understand when you're starting out your online business and all of that different kind of stuff, whether it's e-commerce, Shopify, dropshipping, really anything that you want to get into, all the different stuff I talk about on this channel, mostly within niches and starting any kind of business where you actually do need to pick some sort of niche to focus your business around. That is what we're going to be going over today. Now, the thing is, out of the gate, most people will either tell you to follow the money directly, like just follow the money, or to just straight up follow your passion. Now, the problem with this, from what I've seen personally in my own research, is that you can kind of go one way or the other way, and so many people are like, oh, you must only go for the money or you must only go for your passion. And what I've personally found the most satisfying thing is to definitely have some passion in there. Of course, you want to do something that you have some passion about, but at the same time, you also don't want to be chasing a market that has no potential for actually making any kind of money. So what do you actually do? What do I recommend? What would I say for you guys to do? The thing that I would definitely recommend you guys to do is pick something that you have some circle of knowledge about, okay? A lot of my subscribers and live streams and stuff like that, they may ask like, you know, what niche should I get into? What should I do? People DM me left and right all the time, okay? I get this question all the time. This is probably one of the most prevalent questions because it is definitely something that a lot of people really don't talk about the specifics of, because so many people, oh, just pick something that you like. It's like, it's not really that easy. It's also not as easy as just pick something that has money in it. So the thing that I would recommend to do is pick something that has a little bit of both, okay? You have some knowledge about, right? You are somewhat passionate about it, and at the same time, there is also money to be made there. So let me give you an example of this, okay? Back when I first got started with YouTube, long time ago. Now, one thing to keep in mind as well with this example here is that, like, it still depends. Like, a lot of things still depend on what your type of strategy is. But all right, back to the story. Started with gaming niche, okay? That's what I did. The gaming niche, that's what I focused in on, okay? I had a channel. I think I had like around 500 subscribers or something like that. I don't really exactly remember the numbers on it, but I had a gaming channel, right? Got thousands of views on certain types of videos that popped off pretty well, and it was cool, but I really didn't make much money from it. I only relied on ad revenue, and the ad revenue within the gaming niche, the CPMs, which is, if you guys are familiar with AdSense, with YouTube revenue and stuff like that, very low. So I really was not able to make a ton of money in that niche, or I also wasn't as creative back then, didn't really think about, oh, I could actually just drop ship some gaming products on my channel and sell it as like, oh, this is my gaming shop. That's another strategy that you guys can utilize as well. So the thing is like, it all depends on your approach for the niche, right? For the gaming niche, when I first had gotten started, all I made was content, and I didn't really think about how to actually monetize beyond just that sole piece of content. Now within the gaming niche, you can actually monetize in other ways. The ad revenue, not gonna make you that much money. Kind of sucks, right? The gaming niche, it's a lot of people, like there's just not that many high quality advertisers that wanna spend a lot of money in that niche. So in comparison with like the business niche, ad rates are huge. Like they're really high because a lot of marketers wanna get in on that attention. So that's why you make more money within certain niches, at least within the ad revenue. But in terms of starting like your store or your Shopify or any kind of e-commerce type stuff, you have to think about, well, are there products within this niche that I can actually sell? So another example I actually went over in the live stream, I think it was a few days ago or something like that, or maybe it was last week or whatever, but I talked about Star Wars, right? So the thing is, within Star Wars, it's a licensed thing. Like, you can't just go and sell Star Wars products. Now, the other thing you could do is affiliate, right? You could get into the Star Wars niche and then do affiliate products, but you just don't make as much money with affiliate. That's the thing that I really don't talk about on this channel for you guys to do, is to just focus only on affiliate, because you don't own the customers that way, and you can't really make a ton of, you can make a lot of money, but you're not going to get to the level of money that you can make from actually creating your own products, having control over your sourcing and all that kind of stuff with dropshipping, or, you know, ordering your own products in bulk, or doing your own info products for your niche. That's going to make you a lot more money than just straight up affiliate, because you're like splitting the commission with the person who actually owns it. So if you actually own 100%, you make a lot more money. But affiliate is a little bit easier for people to get started with. But regardless, within Star Wars niche, a lot of people rely on Patreon to make all of their money. They rely on crowdsourcing money because you can't really sell products within certain niches, okay? So you have to consider what does the sphere look like, okay? There's one niche I was actually considering getting into as well with a new store, it's the survival type niche, because there's not massive branding. People really don't understand the margins within that. You can create content around it, and you can also sell products. So you have to consider certain spaces are going to be a lot easier to sell certain types of products within. So in another example, right, the makeup niche, there's already massive cosmetic brands where it'd be really difficult to actually get any kind of customers within that space. You got Kylie Cosmetics, you got Sephora, you got MAC, I mean, all these different cosmetics brands. Unless you're selling a very niche product that is very different, that they don't sell, it's going to be very hard to actually start up a successful brand because of how overcrowded that niche is. So you have to consider like the overcrowdedness of the niche, what kind of market segment you could tap into as well. And this really matters for any niche that you pick. You have to consider the monetization strategy, okay? When you get into this, you got to think, well, can I actually sell products? Is it legal for me to sell products within this niche? Because like I said, Star Wars, not legal to sell Star Wars fake merchandise from AliExpress. You might be able to do it for a little bit. You might be able to make some money in the short term, but it's not going to last you long term, okay? You might make money for like a month or two, but then as you start getting bigger, you start scaling, then Disney comes, knocks on your door, and shuts down your business with cease and desist. You don't want to deal with that, okay? You want to build a sustainable long-term business. You don't want to be running into those kind of things when you're starting your business, okay? You don't want to have those kind of things coming at you by doing like licensed and already copyrighted things. You want to stay as far away from those type of things as possible, because you want to be able to keep your business rolling and to be able to make you money in the future, the long term, and all that kind of stuff. Long-term business strategy is what I preach on this channel and what is really necessary, because you can make money really quick with certain types of loopholes within certain niches, but like, if you're not selling products that are licensed and legal, you're gonna run into problems. So that's definitely another thing to consider within certain niches. There are ways to monetize almost any niche. Like I said, with gaming, you know, you could sell peripherals and stuff like that. I actually have a subscriber right now selling that over Instagram influencers, and he's doing pretty decent right now with that. So that's one avenue you could go. I mean, there's a ton of different avenues within different niches for different online businesses. But the thing is, really, the crux of the main thing of this video is combine a little bit of passion with the money making, okay? If you're only after the money, you're gonna quit, because it takes a lot of energy to get things started and actually rolling properly. So if you only start at the money rate, you're probably gonna quit. It's not gonna last that long, or you're just gonna make some money in the short term, and it's not gonna last that long. It's like trendy stuff, right? But if you go for the mix of like the passionate side with the money side, it's gonna get you a lot better results, okay? You wanna pick something that you have some knowledge about. Like I even said within the survival tech type of thing I was using as an example that I might even get into myself, because it has the right kind of check marks. I might actually make a checklist for you guys at some point with like how to pick the right niche, or how you can monetize, like an actionable strategy. I mean, let me know in the comments section if you guys are interested in that. I mean, I might just come up with that, release it in the Facebook group. If you guys aren't already in the Facebook group, that's where I would be posting it at. But I mean, that's just something to consider with like how you want to take action on your niche, okay? You want to go through the little checklist, right? I haven't made something like that. I might make one in the future, but regardless, you want to go through and check off those things that you need to have. You know, you want to have at least some sort of knowledge. You need to know that there's some sort of physical or digital product that you can sell. You need to look at the competition. You really need to do the right kind of research as well, but also just focus on taking action. So it's a mix of research and action, making sure you have all the right criteria for your business, so you actually have the right kind of plan. Because if you try and jump into Star Wars thinking you're gonna make a ton of money, you're gonna be sorely mistaken, because you're not gonna be able to sell those kind of products long term. So that's definitely something to consider with certain types of niches, and what most people honestly just flat out don't even talk about. They just say, oh, just sell this super trendy product, woo woo, make some money, boom boom. It's like it's not exactly like that. You know, it somewhat kind of is within certain trendy products, but not within the long-term business space. You want to be considering keeping your customers happy and actually building the right kind of business with the right kind of bases. If you guys want to learn more about how to build a profitable Shopify business, I have a link to my course down in the description box below, as well as a Shopify 14-day free trial to go ahead and get yourself started. Feel free to check out the videos beside me, subscribe to the channel, free Facebook mastermind group, and follow me on Instagram. Everything is linked down in the description box below. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.